Hi.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay.
The name.
All right. My name is Sophie. I'm a student. Okay. But I'm not just a student. I'm someone that values growth so much, and I love modesty so.
Yeah.
And I'm currently working as a virtual assistant.
Yeah.
Yes. A finance manager at Modesty.
Yeah.
And I'm currently diving more into finance.
Yeah.
So
I love that for you, and that's one of the reasons why I actually want to have this interview with you. So the point is that we are actually working on a conference for ladies, you understand?
okay.
And this conference is speaking about a lot of things. So, and I understand you knowing a lot of things about modesty. I would say the content of modesty is really big on ladies because it's more like they don't understand it very well. So the title of the conference is called Living.
The living.
Living, yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of when you hear the word living?
Living. Okay. I believe that thing, living is not just about existing.
Yeah.
Like, it's about making impact.
Yeah.
It's about growth. It's about doing things positively.
Yeah.
That okay, people will know that okay, this is the impact this person has made on me. This is who this person is.
Right. So that's nice. And what made you think of modesty? Yeah. And can you compare modesty to living? Like, can you connect
Modesty to living.
modesty to living?
All right. When I was younger, but like a few years ago,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm someone that I have this burden for. Like if I see ladies dressing in some certain way, it used to spark up some emotions in me.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, why can't they like? Is it that they are happy exposing their body? Is it that they don't know their true worth beyond their appearance? So that was what made me dive more into modesty. Like I want to be someone that gives impact, and then I would preach it to ladies to the extent that they will know that their worth is not just on their appearance.
Yeah.
Their worth is beyond their appearance.
That's interesting. And during this event, we actually have the intention to speak a lot about healing. You understand? Because we realize that a lot of people face a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of odds, a lot of things like church odds, like literally. A lot of people face, is it relationship wise, is it friendship wise, is it trauma, is it grief? Do you understand? So a lot of people actually face that thing. And I want to understand, have you had an healing process before? Have you had an healing? And can you explain? Probably you'll not go into details. And if you want to go into details, you can. But if you can just speak about how you were able to heal, how you were able to go through that process. Yeah.
All right. So I think it was an heartbreak. Yes, I had an heartbreak from someone.
Okay.
We're not in a relationship, it was a situationship. Actually,
Interesting.
so a situationship, and then more like one person liked the other person. So
Free. If you don't want to, you can just be free. Actually.
all right.
Yeah.
So it was okay. It was almost leading to a relationship, but at that point, I was not ready for a relationship. So more like I told the guy that we should just be good friends for now.
Yeah.
Not like I wanted to be in a relationship with the guy, but I did not want to be in a relationship at that moment.
Yeah.
So like after some time, then I got a message from the guy and he was telling me that he's already in a relationship. So like I was pained that okay, I told you that I was not ready for a relationship yet.
Yeah.
But I want to believe that maybe the guy is someone that could not wait.
Yeah.
So like I felt so pained. It was very painful, but then I had to move on. I spoke to a few persons about it.
Yeah.
And then they advised me that I should use that period to work on myself.
Yeah.
To learn new skills and then to grow with God. So that period was just, even though I know that period was a lot for me, I was not stable emotionally. But then one thing I did that helped me was that I started doing things that I like. I started erasing the thought of that person in my mind. So even that was even the period that I discovered my purpose on modesty.
Yeah.
I dived deeper into it. That's it basically.
That's a lot actually, and I want to appreciate you and appreciate God for not going into a relationship with that person, because for that person to have moved on like that, it could be that probably the person did not have great intention. Maybe the person was just feeling like, okay, let's just out of loss. It was not intentional from the story that you gave, and I thank God for you, because you go into that relationship, it may not really go well. And I appreciate you for telling your story. So I want to ask, based on what you do, you said now you're exploring finance, and you work at Noble's Quarter as a financial manager, and you are also a virtual assistant. Do you understand? So the point is, I want to ask, as a lady, what has exploring finance been? Do you feel like you would open a bank soon? Anyways, yeah.
All right. While exploring finance, actually, I started exploring finance because I found out that not like I feel I like money,
Yeah.
but then I just want a balance to it. That okay, there's a part of having money, there's a part of being financially disciplined. Yes. So I'm still currently building my skill in finance.
Yeah.
And then I've learned some things. I don't want to say many things, but I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I've learned about investment, long-term investment,
Yeah.
about risk management, budgeting, and how to save, how to invest, all these mutual funds, trust funds, and everything. And then you asked that, would I like to open a bank?
Actually,
Yeah,
I would like to know.
Well, I'll not say yes and I'll not say no.
Yeah.
But I believe that is a long-term vision. It's something I can actually work with. But then it is a very long-term vision because we need for capital, right opportunities, and different things. So it's possible.
I actually like your vision, especially modesty. I love the vision. I just want, and one thing I realized about modesty is that it's not just about dressing. Actually.
Yes, actually, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Like modesty is a lifestyle. Like for ladies, for men, it is a lifestyle. There's a way you should eat. There's a way you should dress. There's a way you should talk.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a way you should walk safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the way you behave online, your status.
Yeah. That is modesty. And one thing someone used to say that makes sense is that you should dress the way you are dressed. And when they say dress the way you want to be addressed, it's not just about dressing. Like you should talk the way you want to be addressed. There's a way so you look at some people and then you be like, this is looking really nice. And when they open their mouth, oh Jesus, that's not modesty. So I love that vision for you. And I can't wait to see you. Maybe our next podcast you would have, stepped up more than this, and I can't wait to celebrate you. And I also want to say that what would you like to say to people that probably are not living enough in the aspect of finance, in the aspect of modesty? We are talking about living here. Okay. So what would you like to say to people that are not living the aspect of modesty, in the aspect of finance?
Okay. What I would say is that they should live, but they should live not just to exist. They should live to make it. She needs to make impact that that people will know them, like they'll know them for that. I know this person, this is how this person would behave, this is how this person will act, this is how this person will dress. And for finance, one thing I would say is that there's a part of you having money and there's a part of you knowing how to manage the money.
Yeah.
How to manage the money. That's even like that you'll not even spend extravagantly, because even modesty will tell us that you should not just spend extravagantly. You should not.
That's the one way of being modest.
Yes. You should not spend money on impulse. You should have plans.
Yeah.
You should have budgeting, because I know many people that they budget, and then we should track our records too.
Yeah.
Your income and your expenses, what you're spending money on, what you need to. Like, okay, this month, if you check your records and then you see that, okay, you spent too much money on clothes, then you will know that, okay, there should be a balance to it, that you'll not do this for next month, and then you know how to save. You should be saving, if it is not weekly, it should be monthly, even daily. You can save daily. There are different apps. There's Carrywise, there's OPay, PalmPay, there's PiggyVest.
Yeah, I've actually learned a lot from you from this conversation. I'm not going to lie, because living is not just people trying to do. It's also a lifestyle through modesty, through how you manage your finance. Because some people, they will stop living when they don't have money. But when there's money, they feel like they're living. You understand? They will stop living when they don't have money. That's when they will go into depression. And the point is that it's not like they need more money. It's just that they need how to structure their finance and how to manage them. So it's really been impactful talking to you.
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait to have you another time. Anyways, thank you so much for joining Influencemee podcast, and I really appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I hope that we see you again, and I hope that by the time we see you again, we would have stepped up and have enough things and be better. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much too for this is a privilege. I don't take it for granted.
Thank you.